How's everyone? Ready for some world beautiful, uncirculated, brilliant GemBU silver? What is silver today? Silver right now is at 36.70, looks like. It's giveaway running, guys. One person in. Feel free to ask request. I got coins that you probably don't see very often. I personally handpick one by one of the coins that I show here on OneNote. I'm a collector first and a seller second. I'm from Italy. I've been collecting coins for the last 40 years. My specialties are Italian coins, Vatican coins, and San Marino coins, although I have coins pretty much from all over the world. I have graded coins, I have sets, mint sets, proof sets. I got an open proof sets right there. Got a little bit of everything. Most of the graded coins are self-submission. I got a lot of stuff from the Vatican down there. And San Marino, got more graded coins over there. So there is a little bit of everything. Hey, McQueen. There we go. I got my package today. So is that which package is that? You got two packages for me. Is that the second one? The one with what was the gold coin? Did you got the gold coin? No, what was it? I think you did. Maybe I don't know. I think you got some rare coin. I know you got those two 1939 coins in a box. Is that what you got today? Yeah. That's a keeper right there. That's a keeper. Very few people in the world have those, and very few know what they are. So really good. Yes, this is a 1964 silver, 83.5% silver GemBU, 500 lira face value, Paul VI. He was a pope between 1963 and 1978. Hey, Kung Fu. So he was pope for 16 years. There are 17 mint sets bearing his name or image on it. 17 mint sets. So think about how many coins there are with this guy on it. This is the 1964, is year 2. You can see right there, I means year 2. Paul VI, 1964, 83.5% silver. Hey, Paperclip, if anybody wants to be actually a moderator, let me know, okay? Especially if you're here quite often, I will love for you to do that. I'm gonna start this, guys. This is silver, 1964, second year of Paul VI as the Pope. Sorry, I did 30 seconds. I always forget to do. I want to do only 15 seconds. I'm gonna try to go through side coins really fast. Yesterday wasn't a very good day. Let's try tonight if I have better luck. Again, this is silver. All the Vatican coins are in low mintage. Why? Because the Vatican is the smallest country in the world. Smallest country means fewer coins minted. Here we go. Let's change the time on this thing. Before I forgot, here it is. 15 seconds should be more than enough. Guys, what about $32? I'll take $3 off. That's what I pay one off fees. Here we go. San Leo is right here. Yeah. I can run that next. That's a Franklin Mint special coin dedicated to different popes in history. Sterling silver, Pope San Leo. Here it is. Defender of the faith. This is the first Leo. This is the first Leo. Proof Ultra Cameo. This is St. Peter Basilica. Here is the Franklin Mint mark right there. Liam is going bananas, guys, so be careful about that. This is a very rare coin. It's sterling silver. And what happened? I had it right here. It is. Here, give you an idea about the size of this thing, right? Proof Ultra Cameo. Gonna start it at $35. So it could be close to $50. Here we go. This is a special silver medal minted by the Franklin Mint with the first Pope Leo on it. Congratulations. I bought this one a while back. I was very much into anything with religious themes. Now I'm realizing I got too much of that stuff. Time to let a little bit of that go. Thank you, Kung Fu. This is going to you. Thank you again. All right. Hey, thank you, buddy. This one right here, buddy. Silver Surfer. This is what's called a BU. BU. No, doesn't stand for brilliant and circulated. That is the name of the coin. The BU will be like the equivalent of the dollar, like the full coin. And then they have smaller bar called the SHU, SHU. These are known as samurai coin. They were minted in Japan in the 1800s. This one particularly with these little marks on the side that look like flowers were minted in the early 1800s. The dynasty was around 1820. This has more than 90% silver in it. And this one right here is the mint mark. But this one in the corner is a chop mark right there in the top right corner, chop mark. This is silver, also known as samurai coin. They usually retail in extra fine around $85 to $95. This looks like totally an extra fine for the details. Some of them are have chop marks, some of them are torn. Anyway, this is known as a samurai coin. I usually run them at about $60. Since I just started, you guys have to pay for shipping. I'm gonna do this one at $49. 1820s, guys. This is about 200 years old coin from the Samurai Dynasty. It's almost so pure silver, and it has a chop mark. This is what really rare about this is the chop mark right there. Thank you, Kung Fu. I have two more, and then I'm gonna be completely out of them. I bought 30 of them in April. Thank you, Kung Fu. Let me grab the other two. That's the lowest I ever run to, so I barely got my money back. Let's see, where is the other one? Just gonna have them handy. Here they are. I'm gonna keep. Here's another one. Look how beautiful the chop mark on this one right here. Chop marks were issued either by the people that own the coins in case they were stolen. They had a way to track them down, or to verify if the coin was actually made of silver, since some people would make fake coins, maybe made of poorer material like copper, and then they would plate them or dip them into silver. So you're welcome, Miss Florida. Run both for 95. Okay, I'll do that for you, buddy. Not very convenient to me, but this is stone, as you can tell, and he has a chop mark too. And this one is this. Now, don't believe that just because I have three with chop marks, that all of them are chop marks. Okay, I look at a bag with hundreds of these, and I handpicked only the one with chop marks, and they were less than 5% of the whole bag, and I got them all. So here it is. I'm running both of them for $95, guys. This is a great deal on this one. I never ran them for less than $60 a piece. So that's $25 cheaper, and they both have chop marks. 1820 samurai coins, Boo, which is the largest of the coins that they made in the 1820s. Nice deal for Kung Fu right here. Not a lot of money for me, but he is walking away with some good stuff, and I got to put back some stuff, some money in my account, which is always good. Allow me to buy other stuff. I just bought a huge lot of Filipino coin yesterday. They cost me close to, what did I pay? Something like almost $2,000 in Filipino coins yesterday. So the only reason I can buy those, I get better price if I buy many, but then I have to have a lot of cash to be able to buy them. You know what I'm saying? So it's always we have to be in the move with these things. This is another Franklin Mint commemorative coin. This is the Ministry of Christ. This is Jesus with the children. It says, "Let the little children come unto me." I guess there was a time in the Gospels where children were coming toward Jesus, and the other apostles were kind of pushing them away, thinking that Jesus needed some rest. And Jesus said, "Don't forbid them to come unto me." And then on the other side, you have the feeding of the multitudes, when there was a boy with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes and 5,000 people that need to be fed. That's in Matthew. And Jesus multiplied miraculously all that food and fed all of them. I don't know if you remember this story. This is a beautiful sterling silver coin. Again, look at the size of it. Okay, this is a big medal of sterling silver. We got silver at $37, guys. Gonna start this one at 35, which is I think what I paid for about 3 years ago for this. Proof, the ministry of Christ with the children, and right here the feeding of the multitude. Franklin Mint sterling silver, guys. That's the original case, by the way. Really funny one. Nice pick up on that one as well. Kufu. Kufu's guys, he's got some good stuff. He has good taste for it, for this kind of things. I'm trying to have as many unique things as I can. Again, I've been collecting for many years, and so I have uh, quite a bit of stuff. And sometimes I just go through things and like, I got two or three of these. I can sell one, or I don't need these anymore. This is a great coin. It's a 1966 Ireland. is called the Easter Uprising coin. It's called Easter Uprising because in 1916, this is a 1966, so 50 years anniversary. In 1916, the Protestant and the Catholic fought together on a Easter Sunday, and there were a lot of people that died. In fact, U2, the band, the musical band U2, wrote a song called Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Don't know if you remember that song. That's what they're referring to. They're referring to the Easter uprising between Protestants and Catholic. Irie means Ireland. The coin is concave on both sides. Thank you, Paperclip. It's concave. It has a disappearing edge, as you can see, no rim. It has a face value of 10 shilling and a silver content of 83.3. But this is the nice things or the interesting things. Pay attention. In 1966, they minted 2 million of this coin, right? 2 million. But Ireland at that time was following the imperial or the British coin system. They moved away from that coin system in 68, only 2 years after. So they barely put this coin into circulation, 2 million of them, and then immediately the Bank of Ireland start recollecting them and melted them so that they could mint a silver coin using the new decimal system, which was introduced in 1968. So 66, they still use the imperial system. In fact, this is called a shilling. They don't have a shilling in the decimal system anymore. Okay, so they melted 1.3 million of these guys in 1968. 1.3 million are gone forever. So this is one of those that survived the massive melting. Again, this is called an Easter uprising and is 83.3% silver from Ireland. So about $75 coin is uncirculated. I have a few of these. I think I have 2 or 3 of these graded, and a beautiful coin. Very, very interesting design and very important in the history of Ireland. Yeah, I pay $45 for this coin. I was running at 49. I'm losing money with fees on that. That's that's a pretty interesting coin. All right. This is a San Marino uncirculated coin. Silver. San Marino is the oldest country in the world, founded in 301 AD. It is 24 square miles and it is founded within Italy boundaries. This is 1981. It's the Sower, 500 lira silver. And one thing about these coins you need to know is that they all have a very low mintage. Again, San Marino is only 24 square miles, so you can imagine how few of these have been minted. This is minted. This is the only one I have. This guy right here is not just a sower, but is the main character of a poem written by a Roman poet called Virgil, and I saw some coins with Virgil on it. So this is 2000 year anniversary of Virgil death. He was born in 19 before Christ, 19 BC. This guy is the main one of the main character in that poetry. It says the sower is the symbol of work and hope for the future, as in Book One of the Georgics, which is a book of poetry written by the Roman poet Virgil. Guys, only 75,000 minted. It was minted by the Rome Mint Facility. There is a R right there that tells you that Rome Mint Facility, but it is a San Marino coin. 83.5% silver, only 75,000 minted. This is the only one I have commemorating 2,000 years of the death of the Roman poet Virgil. Only $35, guys. for a very highly collectible silver coin, Gem Brilliant Executed, Gem BU right here. Look at beautiful design. Only 75,000 made. This is a Michelangelo silver coin. You familiar with those? You saw a few of these before. With a speck of dust in it. I'm a little bit OCD. It is Michelangelo, 83.5% silver, 1975. Got a little bit of toning on the edges on both sides. 83.5% silver. He's the guy that sculpted the Pietà and the David, which is in Florence. Here it is, 35 bucks, guys. 1975, 83.5% silver, 400 years anniversary, 500-year anniversary of the birth of Michelangelo. Now you're familiar with the Ninja Turtles. One of them was named after this guy right here. Have you ever heard of Andorra? Oops. Andorra is right here. Andorra is a microstate. Microstates. These are country, independent country with their own government, with their own right to mint coins, but they are so small that an average United States city is much bigger than the whole country. This one is found between Spain and France. It's called Andorra. Very low mintage, small country, low mintage. This is a essay set from 2003, before Andorra became part of the European community and before they adopted the euro. So this right here is a whole pattern set of what possibly the euro was gonna look like. So this is not the actual euros; these are the trials for that. You got it in France. That's the language, or Spain. This is Spain. They speak Spanish there. They're close to Barcelona. It's between French and Spain. French and Spain. I'll show you. They speak Spanish, not Portuguese. Okay, so that's the country right here. That's the country boundary. See Andorra right there? There is France on this side, right there, and there is Spain right here. I don't know if you can see Spain right there and France right there. And that's the country right there. Let me show you how big it is. Right, that's it. That's the country right there. You see that? This is all Spain. This is France. These are the Pyrenees, the mountain, and that's the country right there. See how small it is? Very tiny. There are about 7 microstates in Europe. San Marino and Vatican are 2 of them. We got Liechtenstein. We have Cyprus. We have Andorra. Monaco is one of them. Those are all considered microstates, and they have very low mintage on all the coin. Let me tell you the population in Andorra, just to get you an idea. The population is 80,000. 80,000 people living there. Okay, so a very small country. Now, again, this is a Euro collection essay, right? So this is what they propose the euro to look like. Okay, this is proof they're not meant for circulation. They have this part is written in Spanish and this part is written in English. Should be, wait a second. No, that's Germany. Italian, German, See if there is in English as well. French, Spain. Looks like English is missing. Too bad. But you got it. Right? And here is the specs on each of the coins, guys. Right? Very rare to find. This is again a trial for those coins. I'm gonna start this one at $25. You get the whole thing. There we go. This is running. Andorra 2023. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins of what they were going to be, trial coin, or what the actual coins were going to be. What about 22? Anybody want it for 22? This is quite a collectible item. All coins are sealed. No interest in Andorra. All right. These things cost 30 euros when they first came out in 2003. 30 euros. That's about $35 nowadays. I have the same set for Poland. If anybody want it, this one has Pope John Paul II in it because he's from Poland. There is again him on the 2 and 1 euros. This one is in English right there. Hey, Liam Goes Banana is taking another one. Good for you. Guys, I'm gonna keep running giveaways no stop. So if you wanna stick around, you're gonna have a chance to get some new stuff to put as a giveaway. This is Poland, is the same thing. Prototype. Okay, prototype of the euro coins. $25 running right now. This is for Poland. This is Copernicus right there. This is Frederick Chopin, the musician, and this is Pope Wojtyla, John Paul II. These are three important figures in Polish history. Copernicus, the astronomer, the Pope, and the musician. All right. This coin is called Peace on Earth in Latin, Pacem in Terris. Terris is Earth, terra, terrestrial. Pacem from peace. This is a letter that was written by the Pope and they commemorated with a coin. This is 1993. 1993. Official box from the Vatican. This is the Vatican flag, yellow and white, with the coat of arms. This is the specific coat of arms of John Paul II. Here is the certificate of authenticity written on parchment paper. Right there. The coin is silver in this original box and in its capsule. Again, this is called Peace on Earth. Now, Jesus is called the Prince of Peace in a book of Isaiah. So it's quoted right there. You see right there, it says Isaiah 9:5. That's where one of the title of Jesus is Prince of Peace. So when we say peace on earth, there is a direct inference to Jesus right there. And here is the peace sign, which is the dove with a branch of olive tree inner beak. So this is kind of like the United States peace dollars, if you will, but the Vatican version of it. And has a very low mintage because it's a commemorative coin. So let me tell you exactly how many they made. 83.5% silver, absolutely outstanding coin, both in quality and in value. Only 30,000 minted, 30,000 minted with its original box and COA right there. This will look really good graded. Here is Jesus, Isaiah 9:5 in the Old Testament, the Prince of Peace. This coin is called the Peace coin from the Vatican and celebrates a letter called Peace on Earth. Peace on Earth, guys. Only 30,000 minted, okay? Uncommon rare silver coin from the Vatican. Like I promised you, I would have tonight. That's the name of the stream. So here we go. Only 30,000 minted, guys. Silver. This is running. One of 30,000. There are 7 billion people, 8 billion people on the earth. Only 30,000 can have this coin. Very low mintage silver. Look how beautiful the art on this one, guys. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This is John Paul II shield right there. And here is the Virgin Mary with Jesus in her arms. Guys, I don't know about you. I've been kind of away from Whatnot except my streams. But in the last few days, I've been kind of looking at other streamers, and I'm not here to talk bad about everybody. Everybody does what they can. But I was going some very big streamer, big names. You know, they have hundreds of people in the streams, and they were selling, like very circulated cents or very circulated, very common coins, and people are bidding a lot of money on it. And I don't know what people are looking for, but think about it. When was last time you saw a coin like this on Whatnot? You know, I mean, Mercury dimes. How many Mercury dimes have you seen today on Whatnot? How many Washington quarters have you seen on Whatnot today? How many Morgans have you seen? But how many peace dollars from the peace coins from the Vatican have you seen? It's minted in Rome. Here, I'm gonna run that one more time before I put it away, guys. Only 30,000 minted Vatican peace coin. This is running one more time, and then I put it away. It's the only one I have, and there is a reason. They're not hard. They're not easy to get. And I'll do another giveaway. Congratulations on the last winner. And Kung Fu takes it home. Guys, 30,000 minted with COA and box for $55, right? I saw common ASCs like this one right here, okay, going for 250 yesterday. 250 common dates ASC for 250. This is should go for 250 right here, and I'm not biased. Thank you, Kufu. Absolutely gorgeous coin. I know they're new to you, so I kind of have to talk them up a little bit. I have to see that how beautiful they are. This is a proof Vatican coin. The ear. I look at the box, guys. That's the nativity. Mary, Jesus. Look at that. This is the whole nativity. Look at the art here, just on the box, right? This is 2,000 years of the birth of Jesus. 2,000 years of the birth of Jesus. So what do you think is the year on this coin? When was this coin minted? Any guesses? This is the 2,000 year anniversary of the birth of Christ. What is the year of mintage of this coin? Yep, 2000. Easy math there. Here is the box. Look how beautiful they are. This is a gorgeous coin, guys. I already know that. I think the mintage is actually reported in the booklet. MM 2000, guys. 9 people here in the stream to see this beautiful coin. 8,000 minted proof. Okay, it is Italian, which is the official language of the Vatican, Italian and Latin. And here is English, which is the international language of the world. B millenary, 2,000 years of the birth of Christ, only 8,000 minted. And I love how they put their COA on parchment paper, guys. This is everything screams for high quality. Check this out. That's baby Jesus, born 2,000 years ago. Domino, which means God. Nato, born. This is Latin. Bis mellissimus annus, 2,000 years. of the birth of God. Domino. That's AD stand for Anno Domini, which is the year of God. There it is. I'm gonna try to open it so at least I won't take it out. I just want you to show how shiny it is. Look at that. Ready? Look at that. 8,000 of these, guys. Are you gonna be one of the lucky owner of this coin? My gosh, look at that. Okay, this is a cool thing. This is John Paul II. Do you guys know what this star is right in front of him? Does anybody know what is that? I'm not trying to show off, but I actually been to this site. It's an actual physical place. You guys, anybody has any guesses? Hey, Oshna, of what the meaning of that star right there in front of John Paul II is? Any guesses? Well, Jesus was born in a small town called Bethlehem. Bethlehem means the house of bread, which is interesting because one of the names of Jesus is the bread of life. And Emperor Constantine sent his mother, Queen Helena, in the 4th century to Bethlehem to try to find the exact location of the birth of Jesus, meaning the stable with the place where Jesus was born. So she identified a place. They built a church called the Church of the Nativity, which still stands today in Bethlehem. And right where the crib used to be, they built this star right there. I've been there in 1997 as a exchange student. I spent a summer in Jerusalem, and that is the Nativity Church, and that is the spot, the traditional spot where Jesus' crib used to be. So here you have John Paul II praying to that in that spot. Isn't that cool? Tony Ace, congratulations for winning. Only 8,000 minted of this coin, guys. I'm gonna run another giveaway, and I will run this coin. The Nativity, 2,000 years anniversary of the birth of Christ. 83.5% silver proof, original box, and COA, and a beautiful box with the Nativity on it. Only 8,000 minted in proof. I wonder if they have a business strike for this one. No, only proof, not even business strike. Wait a second. No, wait. I'm looking at the wrong coin. Sorry. I take that back. Let's see if they have a business strike for this one. I was looking at the wrong coin. And here it is. It does not look like. Yeah, they do. They do have a business strike, 22,000 for the business strike and 8,000 for the proof, which is this one right here. 8,000, guys. Retail value is about $100 on this coin. Look, let me show you. There is only one available on eBay. Raw. See that? That's the same box and everything. See that? That's the box. They want $159 for it. $159 for it. All right. You got it? Ready? I am going to ask less than half of that. I'm going to start this one at $75. Here we go. 15 seconds. And if I was not good enough to convince you to get it, then my bad. You got the whole story right here of the Nativity, rare silver, proof coin, only 8,000 minted. Great looking coin. I'm gonna keep it out here. I don't have a lot of proof coins from the Vatican, so that one is something that maybe somebody might walk in. Okay, twist my arm. Well, it's either this one or you don't get it, or you get the one on eBay. Here it's running on eBay for $159. But this is a highly collectible coin, guys. At $75, I really don't make very much at all. John Paul II. He was Pope from 78 to 2005. So there are a lot of beautiful coins with him on it, just because he was so Pope for so long. Should got the trial set from Poland. Then there were a couple coins with him on it. Yes, this is an incredible deal. Unfortunately, we are years away from people understanding the true value of this coin. They're still willing to pay lots of money for very common coins, but these are the real rare silver coins with a lot of value on it. Somebody yesterday was talking about starting a FAO, the World Food Organization collection. There is a book out there that mentions all the different FAO, World Food Organization coins minted by the different countries. This is the one minted by the Vatican. Paul VI is the sixth year as the Pope. So that means 63, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1968. Interesting, there is no date on this one. The only thing that can tell us what the date is how many years the Pope has been the Pope. So he's been a Pope for 6 years. First year was 63. So 68 is the year for this coin. It's 83.5% silver. It got some wheat on it, which is interesting because wheat is like the basic for food, but it's also what you use to make bread, which is a symbol of Christ. So this is the Vatican coin minted under Paul VI for the World Food Organization. Only year of mintage, 1968. Gem BU, gradable, uncirculated, only $35. World Food Organization from the Vatican, smallest country in the world. Look at the cartwheel on this coin. This is silver, 83.5% silver. Very collectible. Coin Searcher wins the giveaway. Got some new stuff to give us giveaway, guys. I'm excited to share those. Guys, I have coins from all over the world, but if you want Vatican and continue Vatican, these are all fascist coins minted under Mussolini. Have you ever heard of him? Look at this one. It got some nice stone in 1928, 1928, and 1928. All three 1928, which is actually the better date. These were minted between 26 and 30, almost 100 years old. They're all silver, all minted during the time where Mussolini was ruling Italy. This has a little bit more wear and tear on the chest. You can see the feathers are gone, but everything else is that. This is the fascist symbol right there. This is 83.5% silver. King Vittorio Emanuele III, third and last king of Italy. This is a fascist coin minted under Mussolini during World War II, or right before World War II, guys. Only $15 for this piece of history. Mussolini fascist coin, 83.5% silver, 1928, better date. Mussolini's been ruling now for 6 years when this coin was minted. 6 years. Underground, how are you doing? I have a German coin too somewhere. Here it is. This is a Nazi coin minted under Hitler. The year is 1935. That's the first year of mintage, and there is no swastika yet. They added the swastika in 36. So this is the only Hitler Nazi silver coin you can sell on one knot. The other ones are banned. And if you want the one with the symbol on it, let me know. Send me a message. I can sell them to you outside of one knot. This is Paul von Hindenburg. He was the president of the Weimar Republic between World War I and World War II. He was the endorser and the mentor of Adolf Hitler. He's the one that convinced the people that Hitler was going to change the destiny of Germany and bring great power and economy to the country. This is 90% silver, 90% silver, 1935, 5 marks, Paul von Hindenburg, minted during Hitler ruleship. The Nazi party started ruling in 1933, so this is 1935. It's been 2 years. Pay attention. See the mint mark? That's the letter E. That is one of the rarest mint mark for this coin. I like to tell you what the place is. I think it's Hanover, but I am not 100% sure. So I'm gonna look at it really quick. You guys, if are people leaving because I talk too much? Let me see. Here we go. Found it. So E is Muldenhatten. Muldenhatten. That's the mint mark. Muldenhatten. That's the rarest one. 1935 E. Yeah, one with the lowest mintages. All right, guys, ready. This is the only coin I have that I can sell on one knot from this period. Like this, we keep reading. Thank you. All right, Paul von Hindenburg, mentor of Hitler. This coin was minted when Hitler was ruling in Germany. Only $35 starting price, 90% silver, 5 marks. Is the only one I have that is allowed on one knot. All the other ones I have the symbol on it. Look at the condition. Really nice edges and rim. What about a Mussolini coin and a fascist coin together? That sounds like a good combo. They were partners during the war. Here, I do $45 for both of them. 83.5% silver and 90% silver. A fascist coin and a Nazi coin together. This is gonna blow up one knot right here. Here we go. $45, you get both of them, guys. Got a nice discount on it. Both silver, fascist and Nazi coins together. World War II, silver. Throw a bad one in there for me. What do you mean, Kung Fu? Throw a bad one. Ah, uh, yeah, I hear what you're saying. So I am gonna show you this one, okay, Kung Fu. But we, yeah, I understand what's going on. Here it is, right there. Right, congratulations for this beautiful coin. You're going to get exactly that coin. Here it is. You're a funny guy. Right, if anybody wants this too, I might have them again. All right. Giveaway is running. It's a beautiful 500 liter with some beautiful color to it. Look at that blue toning on it. Blue and green toning. This is a 1966. This coin was meant for circulation between 58 and 66. Nice toning on both sides. Look at that. Really good color. These are the Nina de Pinta de Santa Maria. These are Columbus 3 ships. The Nina and the Pinta were named after prostitutes. Nina means young girl, and Pinta means the girl with lots of makeup or with tattoo. The middle one is the mother ship that Columbus rode, and is named after Jesus, the mother of Jesus is the Santa Maria. Guys, if you ever find this coin from 1957, 57, which is the pattern coin, and the top cell right there flows on the other direction, that's a $10,000 coin. $10,000 coin. Right, I'm gonna run this one. Look at that color. 83.5% silver, 1966. The Nina de Pinta de Santa Maria coin from Italy. If you are into tonic coins, this is beautiful. Yeah, that one. So that's the one. You need this top cell right there is going the wrong direction. The wrong direction. That was in the pattern coin. I think they minted like 1,000 of those, send them to the different banks, informing them that that was going to be the coin minted in 1958 for distribution. And people say, look, that is going in the wrong direction according to the wind. The wind is going that way. That's, you see all the cells are full of air going that way. So this one on the top could not be going in the opposite direction. And it's like, oh, dang it. And so they fix it, but now some of those coins were around. So $10,000 if you ever get that one. And again, Nina and Pinta named after prostitute. Yes, this is a beautiful coin. Really, it has a lot of history to it. The symbol, the design, the low circulation level, if any at all. But then there is the beautiful blue toning. Here, I'll run it one more time. If anybody wants to add this silver coin to their collection, if you're into toning, rainbow toning, that is the coin you want to. All right, congratulations on the giveaway. Guess no one wants this coin. I'm gonna put that aside. This is an interesting coin. Hey, I forgot to ask. Do you know how many of the 1943 coins in the blue box were minted? 1943 coins in the blue box. I think you got a wrong year. You're talking about Vatican coin. You're talking about the 1939, the two coins, 1939, in the blue box. Yeah. So the smaller one is 40,000, and the larger one of the two is 30,000. 40,000 and 30,000. Those are the first vacant seat coins since the Vatican was established. The first vacant seat coins of the 1900, and they minted them as a set, which is also pretty unique. All the other ones were minted as single coins, and they have the lowest mintage of all the coins minted in the 1900. Look how beautiful this coin. If it doesn't sell today, I'm gonna add it to my silver stock. $1. This is Chief Shooting Star. His name was Tecumseh. He lived between 1768 and 1813. Is $1 face value. This is the sovereign nation of the Shawnee tribe, 2002. Look how beautiful. Okay, here is the COA. right there. This is the seal of the Shawnee tribe, the Native American tribe. Look at that, only 50,000 minted in BU. That's the one right here. This is the signature of the tribal chairman. This is to certify the 2002 Chief Tecumseh silver dollar has been issued by the sovereign nation of the Shawnee tribe. 1 troy ounce, 99.9% silver. Look at that, guys. Absolutely stunning. Only 50,000 minted. Have you ever seen this coin? $1 from the Shawnee tribe. Look at that. If it doesn't sell, guys, I'm gonna put it into my silver stacking. Here we go. Silver is almost $40 an ounce, just silver. This is a highly collectible Native American coin with COA and the tribal chairman signature on it. Right, I'm keeping this one. See, the nice things about this is that all these coins have been paid for, guys. So if I don't sell them, I got, I keep them. And what's great then to keep silver, right? It's not like I have a restaurant and I don't sell food and then the food go rotten. This is silver. I keep it. It's a nice problem to have, isn't it? This is Italy, 83.5% silver proof. Only 20,000 minted. This is the World Athletic Game of 1987 that took place in Rome. That's the Rome Colosseum in the back. You don't see a lot of coins with the Rome Colosseum on it. There is an African a runner, an athlete with African origin, and an athlete with Caucasian origins. That is a symbol that we are all the same. And I have a PhD in human genetics, guys. And every single human being share 99.9% of DNA. We share too much DNA to talk about human races. We all belong to the same race, and that's the human race. There is no reason to be racist. We are way more similar than we are different. Look at the art. This is an angel right here. This is the track for running. Look at the quality of this design, guys. Proof Ultra Cameo, only 20,000 minted. The 1987 World Athletic Games that took place in Italy. 500 lire, 83.5% silver. It's about $75 coin, guys. You can have for 45. Proof Ultra Cameo, only 20,000 minted. Siege Baston, congratulations. This is the last one I have of this coin, guys. Here, running one more time. 15 seconds, gonna go by fast, guys. Highly collectible, only 20,000 made. Proof Ultra Cameo with the Roman Colosseum. This is the 1987 World Olympic Games. Now, any scratches you may see, they are on the case. They're not on the coin. This is the first proof coin minted by the Vatican. 2000-year anniversary of the birth of the Blessed Virgin Mary. It's a great coin minted in 1984. Proof Ultra Cameo. Mary coming from Mount Golgotha, or the Mount of the Cross, Calvary. John Paul II coming from the St. Peter Basilica and kneeling in front of Mary. This is coming in the original box with John Paul II coat of arm on it. And here is the reverse with the coat of arm 1984 Rome mint 500 lira Vatican City. Only 66,000 minted. First proof coin minted by the Vatican. There are no proof coins minted before 1984. with its original holder, capsule, and box. It is running 66,000 minted, guys. First proof coin of the Vatican. This is an historical piece in Vatican coin making. First Vatican proof coin. Daryl, welcome. John, welcome. Guys, this is the White Horse 2020 COVID year, part of the Queen Beast series. This is the White Horse of Hanover, guys. 2 ounces, 2 ounces of silver. The White Horse of Hanover is $130 coin. 2 ounces of silver. The Queen Beast series of COVID year. COVID year means fewer coins minted, lack of transportation. These are the coins. If you buy coins, buy everything that is 2020. American Silver Eagles, Libertas. I also have the lion, the white lion of Mortimer. Also 2020, 4 nines. Queen Beast. 2 ounces, guys. Two ounces, Queen Beast, White Lion of Mortimer. 2020 COVID year. I have that one and the horse. White horse and white lion. 4 ounces of silver right here. Here is a high grade MS64 Vatican coin from 1940. 5 lire, 83.5% silver. Look at the toning on it. This is St. Peter answering to the call to be a follower of Christ. This coin was minted during World War II in 1940 under Pope Pius XII. This is a personal submission. 1940, 100,000 minted, guys. PCGS Gold Shield, personal submission, guys, running 1940. This coin is 85 years old. In MS64, was meant for circulation. Tone, silver, graded, gold shield, PCGS, Vatican, 85 years old coin. This is graded by an Italian grader, and it is stone is the Dante coin with Inferno, Paradise, and Purgatory on the reverse. That's the Divine Comedy. Mick Vane, congratulations on winning the giveaway. This is 83.5% silver Dante coin commemorating 600 years of his birth. The coin is graded FDC, which means Fior di Conio, which according to PCGS International Grading chart means MS65 or higher. Now, sometimes they're actually an MS64, but most of the time they're MS65 or higher. This is minted in Rome. In Italy, 500 lire. That's the name of the grader. That's his address, phone number, web address, signature, and date. This is how they grade coins in Italy. Here is the seal with the name of the grader on it. You cannot remove the coin unless you break the flip, and you cannot remove the label unless you rip it off. So that's how they look like. You pay about $15-20 to have them graded like this. And it's beautifully toned. Look at that toning on this coin. 83.5% silver, the Dante coin, second commemorative coin from Italy in the history of the Italian Republic. MS65 or higher. It's a novelty item as it is graded by an Italian, so you can show that. And it got thrown into it. JS smelled the deal. Nice pickup. Sad to see them going for that cheap, guys, but I got to move the coins, so my margins are very small. But at least I'm educating people about these coins. You got to see them. Maybe you show them to your friends and they ask you, what you got that? And maybe they'll come to me and I'll be able someday to make some more money. Here you go. Got the Columbus Discovery 5 coin set. Great coin. Thank you, JS. Yes, I only had 2 of those and I'm glad you got those. They should grade well if you're gonna open them, although they're such nice holders, which is gonna be sad to have to open them, but I did. Send them in and grade it. So congratulations on that. You're sending them out, yeah. You should get some really nice grade on those. My guess is gonna be 66 to 67 at least. The reason they don't get a higher grade because those coins were minted during a time that grading wasn't a big issue. It is another coin that is incredible. This should grade really, really nice. This is the Bridge Milvio, Ponte Milvio on the Tiber River. That is the site of the fight between General Constantine and Emperor Maxentius in about 310 AD, which resulted in the victory of Constantine under the symbol of Christianity, the death of Maxentius, Constantine becoming the new emperor and establishing Christianity as the official religion of the Roman Empire. All this happened right here on this bridge. This coin commemorates 2,100 years since it is being built. It is a picture of the actual bridge today. I've been on this bridge when I lived in Rome. The design of this coin is incredible. Look at the fields. Look at every single brick. You know, the guy that designed the die to strike this coin had to create every single brick in it. Count them. How many bricks are in there? And not only on this side. Look at the verse. It is another bridge. This time it looks like a crown in the head of this beautiful girl, and her hair is the river Tiber. SPQR are the initial of the Rome Senate. Look how gorgeous this coin is. This is a masterpiece of beautiful Italian artistry. And the coin is in an open sealed holder. Look at the fields on this one. This is Ponte Milvio, 2,100 years right there, MMC, 2,100 year anniversary, and the site of the battle between Constantine and Maxentius, which resulted in the victory of Constantine and him becoming the new emperor of Rome, 310 AD. 83.5% silver. That's the standard silver content for most European coins before the euro. 83.5% silver. France, Malta, Italy, Switzerland, Spain, Greece, they all have 83.5% silver is the standard. JS, congratulations. I might have another one of these if anybody's interested, but this one is going to JS. And I'm sending one to Big Redis. I kept one for myself. I'm a big fan of Roman history, especially during the Constantine era and basically the official beginning of Christianity. Let's see if I find the other one. Here it is. This is my last one. I got two. This is my last one. If anybody wants another one, since I already explained the whole story, here is the details. We got the details on it. This is the Tiber River, Rome, This is the bridge, and here is the lady right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Since I already told you the story, I'm gonna run this one. If there is anybody else that wants it, you can get it too. That's my last one right here. This is running 15 seconds, guys. $45. I didn't tell you the mintage on this coin, which is also very low. 1991. Maybe JS will appreciate the information. So as I'm gonna rerun it one more time. Usually people's like, wow, that's a low mintage. I should have got that one. But sometimes I forget to do that. So 58,000 of this coin were minted. 58,000. All right, I'm gonna run it one more time. This is my last one. 83.5% silver. 58,000 minted in his original holder. This lady has probably one of the prettiest faces on any coins I have ever seen. Her hair is the Tiber River. Her crown is the bridge. Mascarita, congratulations. Great, beautiful coin. This is going to you. Everything will be shipped in the morning. We grab you a new bag. So this was technically not a Vatican coin, but it's the beginning of Christianity in the Roman Empire right there. That's the coin that symbolized that. Yeah, if you guys need some PCGS holders, they're there. You can also keep Anax slabs in PCGS holders. I have never seen an Anax official holder box, an Anax official box, but they fit there nicely. In fact, you look at, I keep my Anax in a PCGS holder. Look how many I have for sale. There are 12 of them. If you need them, they are in the bin. This is 1976 San Marino, oldest country in the world, 500 lira, 83.5% silver, MS67. Beautifully rainbow toning on both sides. Is an angel. Look at the big wings on that angel with all the beautiful rainbow on it. Look at that. This is the sower, and here is the symbol of San Marino. It is a microstate of Europe found within Italy's boundaries. Guys, the color on these coins is unbelievable. Now, I sell a lot of these coins raw, but the best ones I send them in to be graded because they have to be preserved somehow. And that's what you got right here. One of my very best ones. And it turned out to be an MS67. This is about $150 coin, guys. But I pay for the grading and I pay for the coin. So you can have it for $85. I saw people selling these coins raw for $100 at coin shows. Just the coin. Here you get an MS67 for less than that. Look how gorgeous it is. And I can even show it how beautiful it really is because of all the reflection that are going on. Halet, congratulations on the giveaway. There is another one. Check out this coin, guys. 1000 lira 1994. Beautiful GemBU. GemBU is brilliant and circulated in MS65 or higher. This is San Marino. Saint Marino. Marino is the name, means man from the sea. That was his first name. San, because he was made a saint by the Catholic Church. He is the founder of the country of San Marino. He was a stonemason. Look at the biceps of this guy. He was the stonemason that worked for the Roman Empire, received 24 square miles of a hilly land, and established a community which became an independent country. Let's see him again right there, sitting and sculpting. Okay, no problem, Arlet. 1,000 lire, San Marino, oldest country in the world, founded in 301 AD by a Roman stonemason. The country is named after him. It's kind of like if they would call America United States, the United States of America, they call it Washington land or something. Right, let me talk. Let me see what the mintage is on this coin. 1,000 lira. Here it is. The foundation of the first church in San Marino. That's what they're building here. See that? The first church in San Marino. 83.5% silver, 1,000 lire. San Marino stonemason is building the church with a small community that he founded. That's what the name of this coin is. Guys, only 40,000 minted. 40,000 minted, about $60 coins. I'm gonna do 42 for it, guys. 42. That's the cheapest I can go on this beautiful coin. JMBU, only 40,000 minted. The first church built in San Marino by the founder of the country and the community in 301 AD. Look how gorgeous this coin, guys. $42, 83.5% silver, only 40,000 minted. If this was a Morgan with a mintage of 40,000, what would you be willing to pay? If it was a Alpha Dollar with a mintage of 40,000, what would you be willing to pay for it? I'm asking $42 for it. With somebody with an Alpha 38. Yeah, you're right. It's too bad, huh? Look at the design on it, the story. The problem about talking so much is that I get tired quicker, so I can't stream very long. Where is my cup of water? I'm getting old too. I can't even sit very long anymore. Man, aging is not for the wimp. Favorite drink, guys? Tonic water with a little bit of lemon in it. What's your favorite soda? So JS was talking about a series of coins that he bought from me. He's gonna send in for grading. That was a series of 5 coins. I only have one here. This is 1991. That's the Discovery of America by Christopher Columbus. This coin is called the Maps. So here is a portrait of Christopher Columbus, an old one, and they use that to make the coin. That's him right there. See that? Same design. Okay. But on the reverse, you have a map. This coin is called the Maps. Look at the design and the details on this one. That's what he used it to navigate the Atlantic Ocean, hoping that he would land in India. Instead, by accident, he landed in Central America. This is the 5th centenary of the discovery of America, minted the year before, 1992, of the actual celebration. This is a 500 lire, 83.5% silver, 1991, and the coin is called the Maps, commemorating Christopher Columbus' rediscovery of the American continent. Did Liam just win a third giveaway? Holy cow, there is always that one guy that just gets them all. Let's kill. That's cool. Very good, Liam. It's your lucky day. Go buy a lottery ticket or something. What is the mintage on this? The Maps. 75,000 minted, guys. 75,000 minted. Look how beautiful it is in his original holder. This will great. We get a great grade. Look at the details. Here we go. This is running, guys. I do only 39 for it instead of 45. Look at gorgeous. Christopher Columbus, 1991. The first coin is called the Departure, the one minted in 89. In 1990, they minted one called the Instruments. In 1991, they minted this one called the Maps. And in 1992, they minted the one called the Arrival. Let me see if I have another one of these. Let me get this one to Kung Fu and Masquerita. Let me see. I see you bid on that one. Let me see if I have another one. I might have another one. I can't remember. So let me look at it. I always buy them if I can. So this one is not it, although that one is also very beautiful. That's not it. There I don't see them. There. See right here. Looks. I don't have the exact one, but I have the 1990. Wow, look at that one. Looks like that's what I have. Let me see another page. Yeah. I might have to buy some more of these if I can find them. Here. This is the second year. So the one that Kung Fu just got is 1991. This is the one called the Instruments. See that? I don't remember the exact name of this thing. I think it's called something like Astrolabo or something like that. It's something to measure the distance of the stars. That's the second year. The one that I just ran was the third year. This is the second year, and it's called the Instruments. Christopher Columbus 500-year anniversary is a series of 5 coins. They minted 2 in 1989, 1 in 1990, which is this one called the Instruments, 1 in 1991, which is the Maps, and then the 1992, which is the Arrival. So here it is. I'm gonna do 39 on this one as well. And if anybody wants it, this is not coin number 2 of that series. 83.5% silver. This is running. This is the Instruments. We run the map, and this is the Instruments. This is the face of Christopher Columbus right there. Original holder. Guys, look, I was looking at stuff for that coin. Look what I found. I got the color on this one. This is 1975 San Marino. That's the stone mason. Look at that color. Let's see the other side. That's the COA, by the way, right there inside the holder. Sheesh. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely insane? Look at that toning. How much would you pay if this was a Libertad or a Morgan with this type of color on it? Like a full rainbow on both sides. Absolutely insane. 1975, guys. Original holder, San Marino, 200,000 minted. They melted 50,000 at the mint facility of this coin. This is running, guys. Look at that. Don't let it go away, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna run it one more time. 83.5% silver, about 150,000 available in this of this coin, but not everyone got to have such a beautiful toning. Look at that coin. Silver, guys, 83.5% silver, full rainbow on both sides. Hey, no problem, Snyder. Absolutely incredible color. Now here is another beautiful set, but it's not one coin, it's three coins. This is 100 years of the founding of the Bank of Italy. Okay, 100 years. So this coin was minted in 1993. So 1993 was the 100-year anniversary of the Bank of Italy. And it's not one coin, one silver coin, and it's not two silver coins, but it's three silver coins. And I sent them in to be graded. So I just got them back. They have some nice toning on the sides. I don't know if you can see that a little bit. Some red. I see the other side as well. Yeah, look at this one. Look at the color on this one. It's amazing how they tone even if they are in these airtight holders. Three coins, guys. All 83.5% silver, all sealed. Let me see what the mintage is. No, 10,000 minted. How can it be so few? 10,000, guys. That is rare. I had no idea when I sent them in that there were only 10,000, guys. 10,000 minted. All silver. Now look at this. This is the building of the Bank of Italy. All right. This is, let me turn it to the other side. Sorry. Wow. They're stoning on this one too. Look at that. All right, guys, pay attention. Look at this. This is the Bank of Italy 100-year anniversary. So this is the press machine to print uh, bills, to print paper money. And this one right here is a guy using a hammer. What is he doing? What do you think he's doing with a hammer? Any guesses? It's minting. Yeah. This is the ancient practice of minting coins. Good job, McGuinn. So you got the minting of coins. This guy has a bag of coins in his hands. This is the older printing for the bills, and this is the building. Look at the crown. I love it. It has a crown made of towers. And here is the actual bank. Guys, three silver coins. Beautifully toned. 100-year history of the Bank of Italy. I think I have two of these. Yes, I have two of them. Yeah, I have two of them. This is one and this is the other. Only 10,000 minted, guys. Silver 10,000 minted. Italy 100 lira, 200 lira, 500 lira. All silver. You guys ready for this? I usually run this $35 per coin if I cut it open and sell the coins individually. I'll do 75 for all three of them. Basically, you pay for two coins and you get one free. 10,000 minted, guys. Toned silver, 83.5. Gorgeous. That was a great deal on these coins. All right. No one wants them. I only have one of these. This is the 650th anniversary of the University of Pisa. You guys know Pisa because of the Leaning Tower, and that is right there on the coin. Look at this. Mascarita, congratulations. Guys, look at the details on the tower. Again, this is a person that had to design the die to strike this coin. This is the Pisa Tower, which is a bell tower. This is the cathedral next to it. Do you guys know why there is a anchor right here at the bottom of the coin? Any clue why there is an anchor right there? 650-year anniversary of the University of Pisa. Why there is an anchor on that coin? Not a lot of people know that. Look at that. You can actually read what's written in the book. Look at the design on this coin. The reason there is an anchor is because historically, Pisa used to be a famous seaport. It was found at the exit of a river called the Arno River, which goes through Florence as well. Problem is that through the centuries, there have been so many debris carried by the river, which now Pisa is found inland and not on the sea anymore. So there is no longer a seaport. It used to be a very important naval uh, seaport. Pretty cool, and this is kind of basically the historical Pisa right there. So this is the coin was minted in 1993. Yeah, because the ground didn't support it, the weight of it. Very good, mean that's exactly why they did a lot of work to stabilize it. And see, the tower uh, went down, but they built the last piece after the tower already was leaning. So it kind of goes this way and then it goes upward. So this one, the last floor is not going the same direction as the rest of the tower. University of Pisa, Leaning Tower, only 41,000 minted. Absolutely gorgeous coin, 83.5% silver. Ready? Original holder, guys. 41,000 minted. Here we go. This is running. The University of Pisa silver coin. You can get the Leaning Tower in silver for just $42, only 40,000 minted. I have this coin graded, by the way, in my collection. I only have one of this one. This is the Venice. We just saw Pisa. This is Venice coin. This is the main square in Venice. That's the major cathedral in Venice. The coin is about yellow, got a little bit of yellow toning. That's the Basilica of San Mark. Saint Mark. Saint Mark is one of the four gospel writers. It is him on a ship. 1994. 83.5% silver. This is 1,000 lire, which means the coin is slightly bigger. And by the way, guys, I don't mean to scare anyone, but there is no way I can keep these prices in the future if things are going the same way. Silver is way too high right now, which means all the new inventory that I'm buying these days is going to reflect the prices that they're going to charge me based on the silver content. And the United States dollar is losing a lot of power, probably due to some international policy. Anyway, the when I buy these coins in Europe and I get charged in euros, my exchange rate is now killing me. So I can't keep these prices that I'm selling. This is old inventory before silver went up so much and before the dollar lost so much value. but in the future there is no way I can keep these prices. I'm already looking at new orders, and I'm getting charged way too much money for those. So if you want these coins at these prices, this is your time. Send Mark. My gosh, Liam won the fourth giveaway today. Right, another giveaway running, guys. Oops, this is giveaway number 19. I ran 19 giveaways today. Okay, look at the details on this coin. This is the Saint Mark Basilica or church in Venice. Saint Mark is one of the four gospel writers. Guys, pay attention. Look at the art on these folders. Right? Look at that. This is the Basilica. This is Saint Mark with a pen writing his gospel about Jesus. It is an ancient drawing of the Basilica. There is some more art. Look at that, all the art you get in this. And this is the Rome Mint Facility building. And you get this beautiful coin, only 40,000 minted, commemorating Venice, St. Mark, and the Basilica, the church in St. Mark. Absolutely gorgeous. Only 40,000 minted, guys. Grab it until you can. I have two of this coin, guys. Here it is. It's running. I have two available. 5 seconds left, guys. Only 40,000 minted. Feel free to ask if you want if you have special requests. This is the other one I have. This is the National Roman Museum of Italy in its original order, 1999. This is our old denario, so Roman coin within an Italian coin. Isn't that cool? This is a sculpture found in the Roman National Museum. 1999. There's a little bit of some of the stuff you can see and the Rome Museum. People often call me and say, I'm going to Italy. What places should I go and visit? Well, this coin cannot tell you what to go and visit. Like the Roman National Museum is probably a place you want to go and visit, right? You get a sample of what you're going to see there. 2,000 lira face value, 83.5% silver, only 35,000 minted. 35,000 minted. Yeah, that's your cousin. That's you, buddy. That's not your cousin. It's you sitting and holding a big ding dong in your hands. That's Daryl right there, buddy. Can't walk away from that. Some Metallica, guys. I love this song. Video is very sad. It's the one about the military getting the one gets shot and died. Yes, this was running. These are beautiful coins, people. If you don't like these beautiful coins, I can grab a bunch of dimes and circulate the pennies and run those instead. Is that what you want me to do? Can't believe no one bought this one. It's because the prices you think are too high, they're too expensive. I think they're fair, trying to be fair. Got some Mexican coins left. This is one new peso. Altair 1993, 99.9% silver, only 100,000 minted. This is 1/4 of an ounce. 1/4 of an ounce, only 100,000 minted. 1 new peso. This is running, guys. 100,000 minted from Mexico. Capri-Sun. That's awesome name. Guys, this is 1931. Look at this coin. There's my dollar. Check out the size of this coin. This is 2.5 gulden. 2.5 gulden from the Netherlands. This is Queen Wilhelmina, Queen of the Netherlands. 1931. This coin is almost 100 years old. 2.5 gulden, 1931. Silver, crown size silver, guys. About $65 coin. Netherlands, 2.5 gulden. Gulden is the Dutch word for florin, which is the English word for Florence. That's where it comes from, Florence, Italy. That's where the bank system was first invented. To 2023D, Fiji, commemorating the peace dollar. This is a very rare coin, guys. There is a whole set there of 6 coins. The cheapest that I saw online is $1,500. $1,500 for the whole thing. You got the 2023 Morgan, San Francisco, Denver, Carson City, and New Orleans, plus the San Francisco and the Denver Peace Dollars. That's the complete series, all improved D70 Ultra Cameo from Anax. Is the Fiji commemorative coins for the United States. That's the preview mark right there. $1,500 set, guys. $1,500 set. I'll do $599 for the whole thing. That's $100 per slab. That's about 1/3 of what you're gonna find it online, guys. $1,500 set. You got all these coins for $599, guys. 6 of them. If I put this in a flip, my face gonna get ruined. This is South Korea. Proof. Very nice size. This is the diver. That's how you look at it. Right there. This is the diver. 10,001, 1988 Seoul proof. Sterling silver. 33.62 grams. Guys, Morgan is 26 grams. This is 33 grams. Proof. About $100 coin, guys. Seoul 1987 is the year of mintage for the 1988 Summer Olympics. Sterling silver. Beautiful color. Look at that color. You see the blue halo all around it? 33 grams, guys. This is bigger than a Morgan. Daryl, congratulations. Korea proof, guys. Here he is. One more try. Look at the design on it. Proof 1987, sterling silver, 33.65 grams. Beautiful silver toner, 83.5% silver. 150,000 minted. San Marino, oldest country in the world. Look at the color on this coin. In its original holder. 83.5% silver. Is Vatican first proof coin in its original holder. I have a few of these. I like to move only 66,000 minted. This is the Pope John 23rd coat of arms. This is 2000 year anniversary of the birth of the Virgin Mary. Original box and holder. This is Mary coming from the cross from Mount Golgotha. This is John Paul II coming from St. Peter Basilica. Only 66,000 minted. First first proof coin minted by the Vatican in its original holder. 83.5% silver, guys. This is running. First proof coin from the Vatican. No coins were minted proof before this one. So 2000 years old, 2000 years anniversary of the Virgin Mary. Here, let's take it down a notch. I'm gonna run it at 39. 39. I got a couple. I like to move them. $39, guys. 83.5% silver. First proof coin of the Vatican in its original holder. You're welcome, my friend. 66,000 minted, guys. Low mintage and beautiful silver. Well, what you suggest I should do, guys? I got 7, 8 people in the stream. I've been doing running giveaways non-stop. I've been doing a stream for 2 hours, and I got 3 people in the giveaway right now. What should I do? Should I stop? (1996). 1996. This is the coin commemorating the priesthood given to John Paul II. This is the 50th anniversary of the priestly ordination of John Paul II. 33,000 coin minted in 83.5% silver. 1996, 33,000 minted. This is the COA, just right here. That's the box. That's the box. The box goes in there, and here is the coin right here. You got a shepherd with his sheep. You got Mary coming with baby Jesus in her hands, and I got John Paul II on this side. Only 33,000 minted, guys. 83.5% silver. Here we go. This is running. Coltrane, congratulations. Hey, I have a Mexico Railroad coin. If anybody wants that. 33,000 minted, guys. 83.5% silver. Vatican. It's a railroad right here, guys. Look how beautiful it is. 200,000 minted. Uncirculated. $200,000 minted, 100,000 melted. This is the railroad coin. Mexico, the Ferrocarril, 1950. This is Darrow's favorite coin, guys. The new favorite coin. See if I can open it. This coin is called the Unity of Europe. I'll let you guess why it's Darrow's favorite coin. 83.5% silver, 1,000 lira, 1979, San Marino, oldest country in the world. I got $225 in this coin. I'll be happy to just get the money back. It's uncirculated. Here. I got a little bit of tone into it. With 10% fees on one knot, I lose about $25. Look at the details on it. $200,000 minted, 100,000 melted. It's because of nice hands. Yeah. Yes, I have some. I have this Ray 100,000 minted El Tayin 1 new peso 1993 Veracruz. This is Veracruz indigenous art. The state of Veracruz 1 new peso. This is 1/4 of an ounce, 99.9% silver, only 100,000 minted. Then I have what is it? One second, I have something else somewhere around here. Where did it go? I think I had an Hidalgo coin somewhere around here. Here it is. This is beautifully toned. This is a Hidalgo coin. Look at that color on this one. Look at that. Uncirculated 1955 Hidalgo coin. Yeah, I sold a lot of Mexican stuff lately, so I'm kind of a little bit short-handed. I think I also have a Quantamo coin graded somewhere. The 5 peso, 90% silver. It's right here. Oh, I have this too. I have a 1983 Libertad. I forgot about that. Got this one in MS63 tone. Look at the color on it. And I think I might have another couple Libertas graded. Where would they be? Here's one. This is in MS65, 1982, first year. And here is an MS66, same year. That's all the Mexico I have at the moment. I sold a lot of Libertas the last few days. So we got these 3 left. This is gorgeous. I love the color on this one. Not right now, buddy. Not right now. They sell even before I get them. But tell you what, I'll do only 85 on this one. MS63 1948 NGC with a beautiful color. This is the Quantamo coin. Cuauhtémoc was the last of the chieftain of the Aztec Empire killed by the Spaniards. I'll do 35 on the Hidalgo coin. Uncirculated and toned. There we go. I'll do 35 on the El Tajin. Only 100,000 minted. This one should be sent in and be graded, guys. They go up in value like crazy. These are all uncirculated. These come from a tube, from a roll. 1 new peso, 100,000 minted, 1/4 of an ounce, 3.9. El Tayin 1993, only year of mintage. I had two rolls of this one. I'm down to about 10. Brilliant and circulated San Marino, the unity of Europe. Oldest country in the world, founded in 301 AD, 1979. The pretty lady with no shirt on that you see is the symbol of Europe. She represents Europe. I don't know why, but that's what it was decided. Right there. 83.5% silver. $125,000 minted of this coin, which is a really low mintage if you think about it. Think about any coins in the United States with a mintage of 125,000. Brilliant and circulated. This is the unity of Europe, minted by San Marino in 1979. 83.5% silver. First year. Oh, guys, was he running for $1? Sorry, this is a 75. I don't know why it went 75. I'm not gonna run this one if it doesn't go to 75. Sorry, you're gonna get something else. I don't know why it didn't do that. I just clicked the same thing. No, Paperclip got it. Don't worry about it. I'll send something to Paperclip. I always do. He's the one that saved me for my mistakes. He pays more attention than I do. Brother. I don't know. Seriously, it's like you should be a lawyer or something. What is this? MS65 investment grade, guys. There's not much difference in grading between an MS60 and an MS64. And then after 65 to 70, they go up exponentially. That's why they call it investment grading an MS65. That's where the game changes in coin grading. Thank you, Paperclip. Here, I got something here you might like. I'm gonna send you this silver bar from Florida with a crocodile, with a cowboy riding a crocodile. Anybody want some Morgans? Guys, know what Morgan's melt at today? $29. Nice color on this one. Look at this. Guys, know what this is? Look at the details on this one. The Pilgrim $half commemorative. Siamo aqui, date. Proof 69, 1973, 80% silver, Barbados. This is crown size proof 1973 Barbados from the Caribbeans. In proof 69. (1886) King Umberto I, second king of Italy. 1 lire minted in Rome, 83.5% silver in extra fine details. Silver, 1886, guys. India, 1863, straight grade, very fine 30, nice thick silver coin. $1863 India, 1 rupee. One mark, 1954 in AU 55. J, Hamburg Mint. What do you think the value of this coin is? It's not even silver. 1954. Any guesses? In extra fine is $55. This is AU 55. In 60 is $200. So probably about $125 to $150 for the 1954J. Yeah. Yeah, before the fall. Got here the NGC registry right there. 1954J right there. See 1954J? Right? That's XF $55. Oh, sorry, guys. XF $55. 60 is $200. So I'm right here at 55, right there. So somewhere about $125. $45, guys. It's about a third of what it's worth. It was in I want to say 89, but maybe it was 79. I can't remember. I was yeah, a lot of things were going on in Europe at that time. I have actually a couple coins from East Europe. Those are very hard to find. From East Germany, I mean. 89? Right, yeah. I knew there was one of those years. See, this is East Germany, 1977, 5 marks. You can tell that from the Masonic symbol right there, the compass and the hammer. These are really hard to get. Any coin from East Germany is super hard to get. Only 90,000 minted of this coin. And no comps. I'm gonna run a giveaway. I'll be right back. I think this is a proof coin. I'll be right back. This is proof it's gonna be only 10,000 minted instead of 90,000. It's proof to me. But this is not silver, by the way. Just a very rare coin from East Germany. East Germany, guys. Commemorative of Frederick Ludwig John. Hundred and 25th anniversary of the death of Frederick Ludwig John. 10,000 minted if this is approved. East Germany, when the Berlin Wall divided Berlin in two different halves. Two people in the giveaway, guys. Three people in the giveaway. World War II Nazi coin minted under Hitler ruleship. 90% silver, 1935 Germany. 90% silver, 5 mark, minted under Hitler ruleship. It is a Nazi coin from World War II. In 1936, they had the swastika right here, but this is the 1935, first year of mintage. The Nazi Party ruled Germany started in 1933. This is Napoleon. Australia 1944 sterling silver. One florin. Sterling silver. This coin melts at $13, guys. I'm gonna start it up melt. $13 of silver. 90 World War II coin. World War II 1944 Australia. At melt. If you take this coin and you melt it, that's how much silver you're gonna get out of it. No numismatic value, no premium, just silver. Running at silver, guys. The Melbourne Mint. Here's another one, same thing, 50 cents, 80% silver, 1966 Australia. Let's see. This is uncirculated. 80% silver Australia, 1966. $13 melt value, guys. Australia at melt, guys. Australia at melt. $13 is the melt value of this coin, just silver. You got the kangaroo and the emu, 50 cents. 80% silver, melts at $13. Uncirculated 1966, only year of mintage. 83.5% silver, Vatican. Paul VI, second year as a pope, 1964. Brilliant and circulated. 1964 is the second year that Paul VI was the pope. This is 83.5% silver from the Vatican. Vatican silver, guys, $32. John Paul II, 1995. This is the Annunciation coin, when the angel Gabriel appeared to the Virgin Mary and told her she was going to be the mother of God. 83.5% silver, only 30,000 minted. Hey, John. 83,000 minted. Sorry, 30,000 minted. 30,000 minted. Proof Ultra Cameo, 83.5% silver. This is the Annunciation of the birth of Jesus, minted under John Paul II. Retail value is $100 for this coin. Improved 68 is $200 to $250. I'll do 75 for it. The Annunciation coin, guys. Look at that. Proof 68 is $200, $250. 83.5% silver, only 30,000 minted. 1995, the Annunciation. Look at that. Only 30,000 minted. This complete series is made of 12 coins. and I have them in a box if anybody wants to buy the whole thing. I got 5 peso. Sorry, I got a couple of them. I got a 5 peso right here, the Hidalgo coin. And then I have the 5 peso Cuauhtémoc. And then I have the railroad, the ferrocarril. That's also 5 pesos. So there is 3 different 5 pesos right here. And then there is a Nuevo peso, commemorative, 1 Nuevo pesos. The El Taín from Veracruz bas relief. Nice on the vintages. I'm assuming for vintages you mean these three, because everything before 1980 is vintage. So I can do 85 on the MS63 graded. Look at the color on it. 90% silver. I can do 85 on that one. I can do 35 on this one. This is a beautiful toning on it. The silver is really up right now. Look at the color on it. Uncirculated. The Hidalgo coin. And then I need 225 on the railroad. This is uncirculated. Look at the details on it. 200,000 minted, 100,000 melted in order to mint the 1968 Olympic silver coin. This is probably the hardest coin to collect from the 1900s from Mexico. Only year of mintage, 200,000 minted, kept by the Bank of Mexico, poorly distributed, and then eventually they melt half of them. This is running. Probably one of the most sought Mexican coins from the 20th century, from the 1900, only year of mintage. Yeah. Got an MS65 Libertad right here from the first year of mintage, 1982. MS65 1982, guys. Libertad. Is a 1966 Italy, 500 lire, 83.5% silver in MS65. These are the 3 ships Christopher Columbus took to the Americas. The Nina de Pinta de Santa Maria. This is a beautiful Renaissance lady. 1966 MS65. This coin was minted for circulation between 1958 and 1967. Thank you, McVean. MS67, Crazy Toner. from San Marino, oldest country in the world. 83.5% silver. Look at the color on this coin. MS67. .5% silver. Here's another one. Look at that. Here's another one. This is a vacant seat from 1963. In MS67. Vatican MS67, guys. This is a really, really high grade for this coin. Vacant seat, no Pope ruling the church. 1963 is the death of John 23rd before Paul VI is called. In MS67, guys. Guys, you want a silver at melt? Who wants silver at melt? World silver at melt. Who wants it? I saw two people that put that in the survey. Is anybody here that actually mean it? They want world silver at melt? I have it. I'm gonna do it. This is $13 melt, guys. I have sold all the gold I had. I have no gold left for sale. I have tons of silver. I'll be happy to sell that at melt. $13 is the melt for this coin. 80% silver. Here, I do 12. Below melt. Do even better. Below melt, guys. Right now, this coin today melts at 12.55. So I can either do 12 or $13 on one now. I cannot do fractional. So I'm gonna do below melt. This coin melt at 12.55. It is melt value right there, 12.55. Perfect 70. Guys, this coin on Trader Bay were selling yesterday at 250. 250, guys. This is a key date, MS70. I must not be as handsome as Trader Bear. 1947, Philadelphia Balboa, minted in United States by the U.S. Mint. 90% silver. First year, 1986. Greece, MS-64, Royal Wedding Anniversary. In MS-64.